And welcome to Hustle and Grind Finance. This is your host, Guy. I'm so glad you're here. Would you like and subscribe? Because we're gonna have so much fun with money. We are gonna talk about an emergency fund today. We're gonna talk about 3 buckets to get you to your first $1,000. It's gonna happen in 1 month. And I have the answers for you right now. Well, what is this channel all about? This channel is timeless money skills you can use forever. They're not quips or how to get rich quick. It is timeless truth that keeps you in the black and not in debt. It keeps you on the direction to wealth. If you subscribe and you follow the principles in this channel, you will win with money. We keep it really simple and real. We are not affiliated. We aren't purchased by anybody. There's no incentive. So the only incentive you have is for your own good will. You've got to like and subscribe because we're going to go over 3 buckets to get to $1,000. Here we go. $1,000 in 30 days is entirely possible. It is not over the top. It is attainable. You can do this very simply with cuts, savings, and a little bit of tweaks. You can get there. I'm going to prove it to you. Why $1,000? Well, $1,000 is enough to cover an emergency bill, but it's not so much that it's depressing and disappointing that you can't get there quickly. We know that the human psyche is all about momentum. If you can make one thing happen, you can make the next thing happen, and you can make the third thing happen. You just have to get that ball rolling, and you've got to create momentum, and positive momentum at that. You don't want to be set back and depressed. You just want to get to this goal. And in 1 month, you can get to $1,000 quite simply. The real question in your life is, if you have an expense that you can't pay for, like a car breaks down or you have a medical bill come in, you're going to go into debt. And debt is not good. They are at leverage. You are at their mercy. The principles in life of keeping you out of debt is the most important thing financially. For you to live under your means, not above your means. Most people spend 107% of their annual income. Think about how crazy that is. Even if you make $100,000, you're gonna spend $107,000. If you make $200,000 a year, you're gonna spend $214,000 or give or take. So it is so important that you learn principles no matter what your income is, and the $1,000 is gonna train your brain to be in the right state of mind. $1,000. What is this channel all about? This channel is about timeless money skills. Okay, here we go. Bucket number 1, fast cash cuts. Cuts is real savings because you have money coming in every month. Real money that your expenses are taking away from you. So to create $1,000, if you make a cut, you have cash in your pocket if you don't spend it on other things. This right here, this bucket is worth a total of $350. We are going to, number 1, slay zombie subscriptions. You won't believe, if you go into your Apple subscriptions or other subscriptions, how many you're paying for, whether it's a media thing or a business idea or that thing that you forgot you even signed up for. You guys, so many companies are thriving and making their money on subscriptions. It is the newest, coolest thing to do to get you into that $7, $15, $30 a month. It truly adds up. And if you aren't using that service, cancel it. Now, they are going to say, well, you're going to lose the annual, if you pay $99 in an annual basis, you can get a discount than if you pay monthly. And it's going to feel like you're missing out, but you've got to slay these zombie subscriptions, even if it hurts a little bit. Number two, for bucket number one, renegotiate subscriptions. Those subscriptions that you must have, like internet. Did you know you can renegotiate those rates? I've done it a ton of times, whether it's a cable TV channel or something else, you can renegotiate. And if you can't negotiate inside the company, go ahead and switch companies. You are the customer, you have the money, you have the power. Again, this bucket is worth $350 of the $1,000. Number three of this bucket is switch subscriptions to a roommate for promos. Obviously, we want to stay ethical, but coupons are real. I love coupons. Promos are there for a reason. They want you to interact, they want your email. Go ahead and think about ways to use promos and coupons. If you're going to do something, plan ahead. I never go to food, restaurants, fast food, without thinking about coupons in maybe an app, or if I'm gonna buy a ton of stuff, I plan ahead. And I have an Apple device where I can just tell it to remind me on a certain day to do something. And you better bet you I grab my free birthday drink at whatever can give me a free birthday drink. Okay, so that's bucket number one, worth about $350. Bucket number two, temporary hustle. Again, this is hustle and grind finance. Things are not going to happen for you unless you do them. You are in control of your life. And if you do make a decision, it happens. If you don't make a decision, it won't happen. So my tip is sell junk you don't use or need. This goes with minimalism quite well. Living a minimalistic lifestyle is proven to help your mental health. If you've got too much stuff, it's in sight, in mind, out of sight, out of mind. You've got to trim the excess, trim the fat. Those items, workout machines, heavy or not, books, sell those things on Facebook Marketplace or wherever you can get rid of them. This bucket number two is worth $350. Everybody's got junk they don't need. It's taking up physical space and it's taking up mental, emotional space, which is possibly more important. In the same bucket, order groceries ahead of time. This is so understated and it's not glamorous, but it really does save you a killing. Now you can't order like 10 pounds of strawberries. I know you're gonna save, but they're gonna go bad before you can eat them. So you gotta be careful with this one. If you order in bulk, say you go to a Costco or something like that, you've gotta make sure you can consume the product before it expires or you've wasted money. But if you can order and plan ahead, especially your food expense, because food expense equals 60% of some people's income. You heard that right. Food, whether it's restaurant, groceries, eating out, wherever you do, food is so expensive. And you don't think about food as being a cash hog because it's necessity. But if you start to run the numbers, trust me on this one, if you order groceries ahead of time and plan it out, I go on all the apps, whether it's Grocery Outlet, Aldi, Walmart, and I hunt for good brands. I don't sacrifice on brands or organic if I can help it, but I do choose every grocer has a best price product. You may not have known it, that like a Trader Joe's has the best price in bananas. And every store has their get you in the front door item. Well, I exploit that and I know which stores sell the cheap item. And I shop around, order ahead of time. And then of course for bucket number two, the last but not least is eat in. If you eat in, you will save probably way more than $350. This bucket could be worth so much more. So $350, we're already at $700. Let's go to bucket number three, capture a windfall. This is worth $300 or so. Your save your tax refund, absolutely. This is not a gift. Your tax refund is money that the government took from you because you or your CPA didn't calculate well enough your withholdings. So it's not free money, it's money you earned. Now, it's hard to nail it. Nobody has a $0 refund. It's impossible to get that accurate because you're gonna have to work with your CPA daily, which they're not gonna do for you. All right, so if you get a tax refund, that is money that you paid taxes on. It's your income. Save it. Capture the windfall. Save bonuses from work. Don't just spend the money. In a month, you probably get overtime, you get bonuses, you get credit card rewards. Cash that in 1 month, it can easily equal $300, no problem. Now, before we end this video, we've got to talk about where to put the $1,000. Because if you leave it in your checking account or in your Apple Cash or in your promos for your credit card rewards, you're going to spend it and you're not going to know that it's there for the day when you need an emergency fund. You've got to capture it and you got to put it in the right place. I would suggest put it in a high yield CD. Although you can't use it in a CD, you're going to get a better yield on the money. If you put the $1,000 under your mattress, it's not going to be good because inflation is going to devalue that $1,000. So you've got to put it in a savings account that you can find online that has the highest yield for your money. We'll talk about inflation and the damage it does to real cash in another video. But trust me on this one, don't keep it in the checking account. If you have to make another checking account that's just called savings, make a savings account, don't leave it in the checking account. All right? I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure enjoy making them. It is so much fun helping folks do the right thing with money so they can win. Because after all, your mental health is so important, and money issues and money problems is the #1 reason why people fight. There's stress, you lose sleep. Money is so much more than just a luxury. It's a way of life. So thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye.